الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ثم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قال إنما أوتيته على علم عندي رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين يا رب العالمين. Qarun, in his response to the advice that his community gave him, is quoted with a very brief statement. It's a long ayah, actually. The entire ayah is أَوَلَمْ يَعْلَمْ أَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَهْلَكَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ مِنَ الْقُرُونِ مَنْ هُوَ أَشَدُّ مِنْهُ قُوَّةً وَأَكْثَرُ جَمْعًا وَلَا يُسْأَلُ عَنْ ذُنُوبِهِمُ الْمُجْرِمُونَ. Very long ayah. But a very small part of this ayah is what Qarun himself said when people tried to give him advice. And I've talked to you in the previous couple of sessions about what that advice was. And he says, إِنَّمَا is كَلِمَةَ الْحَصْرِ, which is, what I'm about to say is only and only the following. It's nothing more than that. أُوتِيتُهُ. Now, أُوتِيتُ is a difficult verb. آتَ يُؤْتِي إِيتَاءً. Remember that? آتَ يُؤْتِي إِيتَاءً. And أُوتِيَ, the majhul, from it the أَنَا, أُوتِيتُ, I have been given. I have been given. Now, obviously, when rizq comes to us, immediate credit goes to Allah Azza wa Jal. He's basically not mentioned Allah by saying أُوتِيتُهُ. It's been given to me. It's come my way. The wealth has come to me. Right? Or I have been granted all of this. But then, you know that when you mention the na'ib al-fa'il, the typical form in the Arabic language is that you didn't want to make mention of who to give credit to. That's the point of the passive form. I have been given, you don't want to mention the giver. I have been given it ala ilmin, but he still mentions credit. I have been given it based on knowledge. على علم يعني مبنيا على العلم, on some knowledge. Now ilm is, you guys tell me, ma'rifa or nakira when I say ilmin? It's nakira. Nakira. ما هذا العلم ولا يريد أن يقول. What knowledge is this? He doesn't want to say. See, I have some savvy investment techniques. I've got some specialized knowledge, and you know, my trade secrets or whatever, they're copyrighted. I have some knowledge, I can't tell you what it is though. Just the nakira form of it, he wants it to be unknown what that knowledge is. He doesn't want it to be known by the people because he doesn't want to share the success that he's had with anybody else. So it's some knowledge that I have. You don't worry about it. The only adjective I will give you of that knowledge, and this is the next part of the phrase, عندي. This idafa, this dharf, is actually a sifa of ilm. على علم عندي. Knowledge which I possess. Some knowledge that I have in my possession. I have it, you don't, that's why you're poor, and that's why I'm rich. قَالَ إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ عِنْدِي. This summarizes basically his attitude, his understanding of his key to success. He got to where he got the money he made because he has specialized knowledge, and he used that knowledge, and nobody else knows his techniques, he knows them, and that's how he got to where he got. He doesn't need to address any of what the others have said. لا تفرح إن الله لا يحب الفرحين وابتغي فيما آتاك الله الدار الآخرة. You see, they said فيما آتاك الله, when what Allah gave you. His people had said what Allah gave you, and he responds, I have been given. He doesn't mention Allah. يعني آتاني الله على علم عندي. Maybe Allah gave it to me because of knowledge I have. He doesn't even mention Allah. He said أوتيته. Yeah, I've been given it. It's come my way, but it's based on some special expertise that I have. على علم عندي. This is an entire industry now. An entire industry based on, hey, let us teach you the secrets to making millions, and you know how I became a millionaire. And I'll teach you, you know, guys, a seminar about how you can become millionaires too, and all of that. That entire genre, right? Which all of it, the title of it is, you know, إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ عِنْدِي. That's the title of the seminar. I have this special knowledge. I'm willing to share it with you at a price. And a lot of times these people that, you know, what they see, a lot of gullible people, they don't have work ethic. They don't want to put work in. They don't want to pursue education. They don't want to, you know, or do well in school. The guy's like flunking out of school, and he's not really doing well at his job. And he sees this poster, wow, this guy made millions because of some secrets. So I should just, you know, give him my money, thousands, and go sit there, and overnight I'll become a millionaire. And so many gullible people go there and then they're, you know, fall into this trap. But this is not something glorified in our deen. If somebody has success, yes, there may be expertise involved. There may be, and they become successful in their business or whatever. There may be all of those things involved. Allah actually even described in the people of the garden, and this is the last thing I'll leave you with, just something to think about. Then tomorrow, inshallah, I'll share with you what Allah's response is. Because people talked to him, he talked to the people, then Allah commented on him. And he didn't even wait for the next ayah, he commented on him in the same ayah. And took up majority of the ayah, Allah's commentary on him. Right? But what he says to them, that gardener in Surah Al-Kahf? How much Allah described all the reasons for which his garden should be successful. Everything was there. Water's there, fortification is there, date palms are there, there's a farmland in the middle that's protected too. وَجَعَلْنَا بَيْنَهُمَا زَرْعًا. Everything's right. Everything's right. And this guy starts assuming that somehow he deserves it. Or he's got some basis for which he has it. Allah Azza wa Jal teaches lessons the hard way for people like that. So may Allah Azza wa Jal not make us of those who are impressed with ourselves and think that whatever has come our way in dunya is a result of something we've done. What we do is just effort, and what Allah does is provide. That rizq comes from Allah Azza wa Jal. We are not the raziq of our own selves. We're not the providers of our own selves. May Allah Azza wa Jal instill this powerful value of tawheed into our hearts, because when we talk about tawheed, we just talk about believing in Allah as one. Giving Allah credit where credit is due is part of tawheed. It's part of really perfecting one's la ilaha illallah. This is a big part of that. May Allah Azza wa Jal again protect us from materialism and being impressed with our own selves. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.